Want to tell you that she can't come, that she's doing what? Betraying the workers? The only B about her is now that she's with the best party. They're not betrayal. And she's with the best party because according to her father, she only knows how to get more because more is best. Forget the rest. Honestly, I really want to know. You mean to tell me that Grant Lee could have chosen a union leader and run him in the form of Hugh Springer, but me and Mottley, the woman, can't choose another woman to run as a unionist? You mean to tell me that Grant Lee could have chosen Frank Walker to run in St. Peter, but me and Mottley, a woman, can't choose the next woman to run as a unionist? You mean to tell me that Errol Barra could have chosen the same Frank Walker after he was an independent and put it to run, but me and Mottley, the woman, can't choose the next woman to run in the third decade of the 21st century? You mean to tell me that Errol Barra and then Erskine Sandiford could choose Leroy Truckman to run, but this woman, Mia, can't choose the next woman to run? You mean to tell me that Hugh Cummins and Grant Lee could have settled on carrying our husbands as an assistant general secretary to run, but this woman, Mia, can't choose Tony to run? You mean to tell me that the Dems could have choose Evelyn Graves and could have choose Bobby Morris and could have choose Yvonne Walks? I can't choose one to run as a woman? You mean to tell me that Frondel could have taken the woman that Tony beat for general secretary and beat bad too, Veronica Griffith? How many of you know that her reward for being beaten was to be made ambassador to CARICOM, a political post for the Democratic Labour Party? Succeeded Bobby Morris, another unionist. You mean to tell me that Errol Barra could have called Horatio Cook and me and Mottley can't call this woman to run? You mean to tell me that David Thompson could have called Joe Goddard and put him in the UN as the permanent representative, but me and Mottley can't choose a woman to run? You mean to tell me that Walter Maloney could have stepped there as a stepney for the political party that he belonged to? And I can't do nothing. But don't start with Derek Alleyne. Derek Alleyne is a special breed of ingratitude. Come back to that before I done tonight. I tell you, I come tonight to talk straight. We as family and we talking straight tonight. You mean to tell me that even Tom, who called for O'Brien Truckman and take him, you mean Tom could have called a man and I can't call for Tony? Huh? You mean to tell me I come into the BUT? Do you think I forget Ronald Jones and Harry Husbands? Huh? You think I forget Undine Whitaker? You think I forget Pedro Shepherd, who is now a union leader tonight in this country and running for Democratic Labour Party office? And the difference between all of them is that when this young lady told you she was not interested in elective politics, she was telling the truth. And I kept telling her, I said, Tony, you will be the only general secretary of the Barbados Workers Union who will not have come to represent people in Parliament. Then you need to go back and read the documents and to see that when the Workers Union was formed, it was always understood that it wasn't only about representing people in the union through the union and industrial relations, but that you needed to have a political voice in order to be able to influence policy and to protect the workers of this country. And I left the last. Which one reach into the union movement and don't want me to do it now? Who is the next body that do it? Joe Atherley. Joe Atherley. Joe Atherley went in I don't know where he went, but he came from the Labour Party, and he take a man who also came from where? But Joe feels that it is good for him, but I, as a woman, can't do it. Tony, if you was red, if you was a man, they wouldn't have a word to say. Because they would call you casual and say it's all right for you to come and join a political party. Casual Franklin! I am so happy that up to a week ago, the Labour Party had membership representing workers in Parliament, and it wasn't Toni Moore. It was Casual Franklin. Ask the General Secretary of the Barbados Labour Party to come now and tell you whether he has ever received a resignation from Casual Franklin. But I go further because I talking tonight because I have had enough of the Paris, where are you? You were my executive assistant. I can't tell you what Grantley Adams do. I can't even tell you what Owen Arthur did as leader. But I can tell you what I did as leader. And I know that the only union that I have ever had to say to Pat to take money from the Barbados Labour Party's resources and to help, not because we wanted to be invidious, but because they needed it, and so committed are we to the workers' rights that I said to Pat, Ali, pay the rent for the Unity Workers Union for the first few months of its existence. Do you understand what I just told you? I never gave the Workers Union any money, or Toni Moore or Leroy Trotman. I have come to them to help us. He came to us for a handout and a help up.